personal. However you want to put it.
I would like to do a season abroad, so that's the like kind of next thing that I'm looking forward to do, to experience it. So yeah, I mean, still hoping that something like I had a conversation here and there, but I would like to maybe for this summer that something would come up that I would be able to go away for the summer.
Yeah.
Somewhere to do residency.
Yeah.
But yeah, music wise, it's definitely not for me. There's just not a lot. Like I mean, a lot of parties. Like it's a very like in a way cheesy. People really want to hear the hear people want to hear classics and say, but like they're like until they'll catch up with the new songs is gonna be probably a year or something.
So
I know from my
yeah,
it's very like cheesy and very like I don't really like I can play commercial, but I don't really play Taylor Swift and on Britney Spears all that. I might play like Pitbull or Florida, like more like R&B-ish, like
interesting.
EDM.
Yeah.
But I played there quite a few times. There's now there's quite a lot of like Afro community making events.
Okay.
So there's like I think I don't know if weekly or definitely a monthly event that they have quite a lot of people coming. So I played few of their events, which is like mainly Afrobeats, or they try to like one of my friends kind of here he's trying to push a little bit Caribbean events. It's really
difficult
really
at the moment.
sad there because I mean I've been hired a few times to go there and play a Caribbean event, but then most times the owner or someone will kind of tell us to like still try to push something more commercial. Yeah, because people come in and leave if you're gonna stick to your we only playing like soca and dancehall. People will like any tourist or any like kind of people coming from only those, and then they come, they want to hear authentic music, but then it's not maybe that much of them to come and support. So yeah, it's still like back and forth and
still going there, but from the sounds of it, it sounds like slowly things are slowly changing.
Afrobeats is quite big now. Like Afrobeats are making proper moves, but Caribbean
that's good, man.
Is far away. Except there's only like classes like that. Quite a few. So my teacher that I started learning like 8 years ago. Now maybe 5 or 6 of her students in those like 8 years. I mean, they started teaching now. So there's quite a lot of like classes and people going to classes, but they might not necessarily transfer to like going out, or they might be young like teenagers. They might not go out like that, so make a music or club scene more.
I hear exactly what you mean.
Yeah, I've been meaning to make videos of myself for quite a while. Like I have at home, I have everything that's needed for like camera, green screen and stuff. And I've been planning of starting some either vlogs or I don't know, YouTube channel like tips for DJs, but I never got around to it.
Why not?
That's partially is because English is not my first language.
Oh come on, DJ Temi, nah, that you can't not use that as an excuse, mate. Your English is good. Like I don't know if you can realize with me as well. Like sometimes me also I've got an accent. Sometimes you can hear it goes in and out. So with people like us, we cannot get away with it. We can still speak English, man. No way.
No, but I feel like it might be hard sometimes to put your...
Let's go a little bit personal, going back to your country. Like, for those who did not maybe hear you, like, once again, like, what country are you originally from? Lithuania, yeah? And, like, talk to us, like, how is, again, just all about learning about people, where they're from as well sometimes, because like I said, our main conversation here is about obviously your DJing journey, dancing. But overall, like I said at the beginning, I want to, throw in some more questions so that we can get to know DJ Temi like a lot more. So like, how is your country like? What's the vibe in Lithuania like? And like, have you ever DJed there? If not, do you have any aspirations in terms of like going there to DJ? And yeah, we can go on that because I even have more questions about Lithuania. What's the vibe? Let's start with that. What's the vibe like?
I don't know, vibe I guess is like a small Baltic countries vibe.
It's a very, is it like quite a small country?
It's very small, yeah.
Okay.
It has 3 million, I guess, population, but I meet Lithuanians everywhere, so I think there's 3 million inside and 3 million outside. But it's small, it's close to Latvia, Estonia,
and how is the culture like? Is the culture like quite vibrant, or is it quite, to itself, very, very low key? How is the culture in the country like?
I think it's growing very fast and it's getting like the new generation, I guess the younger people are very promising, and there's a lot of like it's very known for lasers and fast internet and all these technology IT stuff. So it's growing very fast in that sense. Also, obviously, it's always been known for like basketball and. I guess the older I get, the less I never really care what people think, and the older I guess I still don't.
Fuck 'em.
But then. But then I guess there's so many DJs that kind of giving tips or like I would really need to decide what like how can I bring value, what is it that I can actually say, and like also me having the credibility to say things, because I see a lot of DJs even recently, like I'm not gonna give any names, but like there's a DJ that was watching a lot, doing a lot of social media content. And then I've seen somewhere like how much the experience they have, and it's not that long, so then I kind of almost immediately wanted to stop watching those tutorials and stuff, because I'm like you from my opinion, you don't have the credibility to give all these tips and advices. So I feel like I might need maybe a bit more experience before I actually feel like my opinion.
Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting.
I don't know, things like that.
Okay.
But it only got independence, I think, like 30 years ago. So it's not, it went for a lot of
turmoil.
Things that Russia is now doing in Ukraine. So a lot of that Lithuania went through many times. So But actually, fun fact that I'll think I'll say, I don't want to get my years wrong now, but I think in 1500 or 1400, so like 500 years, I think Lithuania's a Polish kingdom was the biggest country in Europe. So it was,
I hear you. So that's a fun fact,
Yeah, that's a fun fact.
I hear you.
But music-wise, it's pretty sad. I mean, I feel like anything. There's no really music. I've studied music business here. Like music industry wise, it's not. I don't really see any industry there. I don't think you could study music unless probably to play an instrument or something. I think there's Warner label that they have like they don't have a HQ in Lithuania, but they have like a Baltic state. So like maybe Latvia, Estonia, Lithuania is kind of the same or universal or so they don't have much of their own. But again, I moved out like 6-7 years ago, so I don't wanna.
Like, do you go back quite often? Are you like? Would you say you're definitely still connected to where you come from? Are you definitely still connected?
I try to go every 3-4 months, like to visit my parents and friends. But again, I don't really know what's accurate, like what's happening in there.
And do you sometimes collaborate with different DJs? Like, how does that work in you guys' industry? Like in terms of like collaborations, because obviously every time I see a DJ, it's like one by one doing by themselves. Like have you ever collaborated with different DJs, or how is it in the DJ industry overall? Like in terms of like collaborations, DJs getting together to do something or collaborating with each other. You get me?
I do. I've done in the past a few times, but I think it's mainly just everyone's busy, and when people are like, oh yeah, we should meet, do something. It's like I have quite a few friends that we're like, we should meet,
we should link up and do something. Yeah.
But I've done like a reel. I've done mixes with someone, and like I record 30 minutes, you record 30 minutes. We do like a collab, or even now recently, we said we're gonna do it in a week, and it's been a while. I mean, I said my part, but the person didn't say theirs. So I think it's just mainly that people are busy. And it's hard
schedules and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's hard to prioritize that we will meet. And even for me, I guess I don't know if you mean collaborations as in like doing a gig or like
it could be anything, because there's different forms of collaboration, so it could be any type of collaboration.
I've played a lot of gigs like with obviously other DJs, but then it wouldn't necessarily make sense for me to take a gig for like an hour or 2 hours if I could get a gig for 4 or 5 hours. Money just strictly payment wise, especially if it's like Friday, Saturday. Unless I can do 2, so I might do like an hour somewhere and then go to my next gig where I do my full set. But other